So, Pastor John Gray publicly honors wife after cheating again. Quote, unquote, my wife deserves better. Now, it's the fact that it's the pastor before the name, which personally means nothing. However, that is a title that you do claim and possess, Pastor John Gray. And as a pastor, you know, you are held to a certain standard. And it seems to me like you've already been in the public before being labeled as a cheater, allegedly. And then you get hit with an article that comes out that says, again, and you publicly went ahead and put that thing out there, because you already know as soon as the world gets wind of that, they finna chew you up and spit you out. Why? Because you are Pastor John Gray. Now it sucks and maybe it's unfair because in your mind you probably say you're just human, but when you present yourself in the public eye as something or someone and you are representing that, you have to keep that in mind when you were like handling your personal affairs. You know, and I would have to say, I'm going to say you took the coward's way out by trying to go ahead and make lighter of the situation. I said make lighter because you can't make light of that. That's not okay. But you trying to hurry up and beat the public eye, beat the public scrutiny and put it out there. So it kind of like, oh, well, at least he did admit it. At least he honored her. No, you should have kept your honor going before. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Is there anything interesting in the article?
You know, it is very interesting. So, I'm going to just read it and then we'll talk about it. Pastor John Gray is making headlines again for allegedly cheating on his wife. Pastor Gray took on Instagram on Friday to honor, quote unquote, his wife, Aventer Gray, and says despite the fact that he has emotionally cheated, he has never slept with another woman.
Wait.
Right.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. Can you reread that a little bit? Reread that.
Pastor Gray took to Instagram on Friday to honor his wife, Aventer Gray, and says, despite the fact that he has emotionally cheated, he has never slept with another woman.
He has never slept with another woman.
Yes, and he goes on to say, a few months ago, I sat down from leading at Relentless. My life wasn't in order. Church isn't first. My wife is. This is my wife. She is from God. She is a life giver. She is a kingdom builder. Her name is Aventer Gray. Caption, well, Gray, you know all of that, so I don't even understand why we even have a conversation. Like, why are we even having this conversation? You just described her. Sound like you got somebody solid on your team.
So, where's the cheating at, though, is where I'm trying to...
Right.
So, what's going on? Did you take a bitch to Starbucks? Like, I'm really lost now.
Let me finish reading. The popular South Carolina pastor of the Relentless Church has been accused of cheating as far back as 2019. In an interview on The Real in March 2019, Pastor Gray said his affair was emotional, not physical. He claims that when he and his wife were having problems, he confided in someone other than a counselor or a pastoral leader and admitted that it was wrong. Despite Gray's insistence that he did not physically cheat on his wife, however, there remains speculation that the affair was in fact more than emotional.
Right.
In the lengthy Instagram post, Gray said that marriage is about consistent growth.
I agree with that, but I mean, I look, this is how I'm coming with this. I don't motherfucking believe none of that shit that this motherfucker is talking about. This motherfucker look crooked as all. But look, what I will say is, if there ain't no evidence, and number one, the shit ain't my business. Number one, like first things first, the shit ain't my business. But the shit is very funny to me, so here I am to talk about it. But I don't believe what the fuck this motherfucker is saying, and like, do you believe it? Like emotional, I just can't. What? But you over here having heart to heart with these hoes? And I seen this. I didn't even know who this motherfucker was until this shit popped up on my shit yesterday. And you know who he. You know him from a TV show or some shit.
The little reality show they had. He and his wife. It was like a little family thing, and it just showed him counseling people and helping different,
Counseling people
and stuff like that. Right. And his wife. And I have to admit, how he describes his wife is how she was on the show. She was his backbone. She was very supportive. It was, John, what you need. It was like she held the family together. She saw after the kids. She worked. I mean,
strong black woman.
Yeah, she was that. She was the epitome of that.
In this motherfucking big body, little leg motherfucker out here having heart to heart with these hoes. Man, let the church say amen, because this nigga fucking up. Like, you supposed to, I don't know what you supposed to do, but emotional cheating? I'm still confused. I thought you was over here short stroking these motherfuckers, because the nigga ain't long stroking. I know this nigga's not long stroking. Like, that's clear.
And then when you start talking emotional, like,
I want to know what she look like. I want to know what the motherfucker look like, because I seen your wife in.
Who specifically said she? Because I'm just saying, when you sit up here and say that you never physically cheat, and it's not specific in the article whether it was a she. It does not say that. All it says was you connected with somebody emotionally. You cheated emotionally. It does not specify.
Pastor, we all know you can't dip in no booty and just roll over and go to bed. Pastor, you cannot dig in no booty and just roll over and air dry that shit. Pastor. Like, first of all, you're supposed to be a man of God. So if that's what you're doing, you're supposed to be a man of God.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, like, you can't air dry that shit. That's all I'm going to say. You just cannot air dry that shit.
And I want to say, people listening, like, don't think, you being criticized because you call yourself being religious or being a Christian or being whatever. It's not that. My standpoint on it is you can only be that if that's what you truly believe. So because he is taking on this title, he's taking on this title because that is what he believes about himself. He is publicly letting people know that he is pastor, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And pastor being whatever the definition of pastor is. So when you say that, that's how people view you. You can't be mad when they hold you to this standard that you have publicly put out there. You can't be mad when they look at you like, well, dog, I thought you was one of the good ones. Like, what's going on? I just don't want people to sit up here and think this is just a bash Christian or a bash whatever. Like, no, realistically, this man chose.
I don't give a fuck if this motherfucker was a Baptist. I don't give a fuck if this nigga was an atheist. You out here having heart to heart with these hoes?
He having heart to heart, emotional. And for a woman, that can almost be a little bit deeper than the physical. Because when you're talking about emotional connect, why you emotional? Because how you even got time to be, that take time. Like, that's not...
I want to know if he got down on his little ass legs and was crying to these hoes with their little ass legs.
Or was he sitting there with them crossed?
Yeah, with them big ass moon shoes I seen this motherfucker have on. Like, pastor, like, you need to pray for some legs. Like, them motherfuckers ain't even developed on that. I feel bad for that nigga legs on that big ass body. God, yeah, sit down, nigga. Sit down.
Oh, man. You gotta carry all that weight.
You know, like how motherfuckers like be trying to be like fancy and shit. Like they'll take like some toothpicks and put them like in the meatballs and make a body out of it. Yeah, it's like that nigga's a big ass meatball and the toothpicks is that nigga legs.
Oh, top heavy nigga.
He got a big ass head too.
Man.
The Lord fucked that nigga up.
Oh man.
Like shit. Like you ought to love that woman though.
You should.
She accepted them little ass legs.
Right.
Like
that's the least you could do.
Like she's a kind woman.
Very.
She took your legs. She took your upper half. She took your face. Like, can you imagine that motherfucker on top of you humping? God, all of you. Damn.
Man.
That brown black shit on his eyes and shit. Look like that. You know how the niggas in war, they put the paint on their eyes? Like, nigga, you still in Nam, nigga?
It is Veterans Day.
I'm gonna have to salute this nigga. Dirty dirt! Dirty dirt!
Oh, man.
God damn, motherfucker like a goddamn gorilla. Shit. Put that nigga in the extra nigga Planet of the Apes. That nigga, they said that nigga's an actor. What the fuck is this nigga acting in? Like, acting in this church, nigga.
Right, an actor and a author.
An author? Mm-hmm. He ain't writing that bullshit. Them little ass legs. They got them Patrick legs, nigga. On SpongeBob. Oh, Patrick Star ass nigga.
That nigga shaped like the daddy on Despicable Me. That's all I keep seeing in my head. That shit.
Hit that nigga with that sherbet. But this nigga had on skinny ass pants though.
Skinny jeans.
Like, nigga.
Man.
What scripture is this shit?
It's hard out here.
Like, how you gonna walk to the pearly gates with them motherfuckers? Them legs might not make it.
You gotta pray for some strength.
Them legs is fucked up, brother. I'm gonna have to go watch a video. I wanna see how this motherfucker walk.
Oh, goodness.
I'm gonna have to see how this nigga walk. But yeah, I wanted to go see because, you know, I really don't got too much to say because you out here having heart-to-hearts. I mean, I'm really not finna label that as cheating. But you just said that could be worse. So you mean to tell me it could be just as painful for me getting some head and my spouse finding out for me having heart-to-hearts?
It's a difference for some people.
Yeah, that wasn't the question. That could be the same. Hurt.
Yeah.
So I gave up no dick. I'm not eating no ass. I'm not eating no pussy. I'm not doing none of that shit.
Because what the woman is looking at is the fact that she know where she stands in your life. She knows how she is there. And then it's probably one of those things where she has been reaching out, trying to talk to you, finding out what you need, trying to be that supportive wife. And you probably been pushing her away because you already giving your shit away to this next bitch. So here I am trying to, or nigga, whomever, you know, wherever the emotional attachment is, like, you out here doing that, right?
Where's the deacon at?
Probably somewhere being just as dirty. But anyway.
With this nigga. But you know how you sit there and, like, maybe that's the problem. I identified it by just listening to you talk, honestly. You said she knows where she stands, right? Mm-hmm. So she can't be mad at him. Cause he don't even know where the fuck he stand. Nigga, you see them legs, nigga? You see them nigga legs, nigga? Tell me you don't see this nigga's legs, Cash. Them bitches is fucked up. This nigga legs is toe back.
Man.
My nigga, do you see this nigga legs?
That's all right.
That nigga put on some fitted jeans, nigga.
The back wasn't probably fall off the damn
nigga.
Oh, my word.
Nigga.
Probably can't do nothing but skinny. Regular pant legs,
No,
right?
no, at least you could try to hide some of that shit.
What is it to hide? Ain't nothing there.
I mean, shit, when you got on regular jeans, you really can't see. You know what I mean? But you gonna, like, really show a nigga, like...
That's too much. That's extra dead ass weight on them little ass legs.
There ain't no dead ass.
Yes, jeans at the end of the day is heavy material. So when you talk about putting all this
My
unnecessary
nigga,
ass material,
hold
and
on,
you
hold
pick
on,
these legs up
hold
and down
on,
the walk and
hold
shit
on,
like that.
hold on.
He need to go.
Have you seen this nigga's top part? Fuck, nigga, fuck the jeans, nigga.
The top half
Nigga,
is massive.
Nigga, that nigga don't got no neck. That nigga don't got no neck, nigga.
Okay.
You know how the preacher be having that motherfucking handkerchief and they be doing this shit?
Yeah.
That shit just goes straight from the chin on to that nigga's clothes, nigga.
Chest area.
Like, that nigga ain't got no neck. You ought to be grateful that you damn right the Lord sent you a good one because ain't no average broad accepting them legs, nigga. I'm telling this nigga girls with a shit. Like, for real, like.
Gonna hit you with the what's love got to do with it.
Nigga, like.
These legs, though.
Nigga, them motherfuckers is fucked up.
That's like something you gotta tell somebody about on the first date. Like, you got that, but you got to. Like,
This nigga is like a walking paraplegic, nigga. Like, the fuck, nigga? Like, any day now. But, so I guess I'm gonna have to leave it like that, though. So, you know, ladies, though, is it the same to have a physical encounter versus an emotional? Or is this even classified as cheating? You say it's cheating?
I'm gonna say it's cheating.
I just couldn't take that in my... You know what I mean? I just couldn't take that as I cheated on my wife. Yeah, I had a conversation with this bitch on the phone. Like...
You saying conversation. That's not what it was. This was an emotional...
So what's in that? So what the fuck is an emotional?
This nigga said...
He cried.
He was emotionally unfaithful. And sin is sin.
Sin is sin.
My wife deserves better, so since I was the cause of public embarrassment, let me be just as loud about public honor. I don't know if you're publicly honoring your wife.
He's trying to take the nigga route.
That your wife wasn't enough and that you had to go emotionally attach yourself to somebody else. I can't say that's public honor. And that's how I'm ending on that thing. Like, I don't think that's... I'm not going to consider that public honor.
It ain't public. He ain't got no public honor in the first place. This nigga was in the public with them little ass pants on, nigga. Like, that's fucked up.
Dishonor.
I don't know if he had on his white pants or what. Like, nigga, take them, nigga, what is you doing?
Man.
All them donations you probably getting, you better upgrade them pants. Shit, with your having heart-to-heart looking ass. Ground motherfucking... Oh, nigga, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? But, yeah, man, so, is it the same? Is it not the same? Is it cheating? Is it not cheating? I mean, what? But, you know, shout out to the sister. What's her name again? Aventer. Beautiful sister. You know, you got you know, you really got a solid-ass heart, you know what I mean? Fucking with these little leg-ass niggas out here.